The month of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No other month gave such an honor as Muharram.
Assalamu alaikum, my dear sisters and brothers. Muharram is the first month of Islamic calendar, and it also marks the start of the Islamic New Year. It begins after month of Dhul Hajj, and it is one of the four blessed months in Islam, during which warfare is forbidden. The 10th day of Muharram is known as Ashura. I will be making separate video on Ashura, which is a day of mourning for Shia Muslims and a day of celebration and optional fasting for Sunni Muslims. In this video, I will be discussing why Muharram month is month of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, number 1, and number 2, why this month is one of the most blessed months in Islam. Muharram is one of the four blessed months along with Dhul Qad, Dhul Hajj and Rajab, where fighting is forbidden. The month of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is why it's special and one of the most blessed in the Islamic calendar. Muharram is a time for reflection, prayer and remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Some Muslims choose to fast during this month, especially on the day 9th and 10th or 10th and 11th of Muharram month.
Muharram month is commemorating as one of the four blessed months by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is titled the month of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is why it is special and one of the most blessed in the Islamic calendar. The history of Muharram is extensive, and many important events have occurred in this month. As we know, we have 12 months in the Islamic calendar, but we tend to know more about some months than we do about others. Everybody knows that we fast in Ramadan, and many know that the sacrifice of Dhul Hajj, but it seems Muharram month is less well known. This month is referred to in Hadith as the month of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Subhanallah. No other month is given such an honor. The month of Muharram is steeped in both religious and historical significance for Muslims. Not only is it a month of decreed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as blessed, it is the first month of the Islamic calendar, as I mentioned before, marking the Hijrah means migration of the Muslims to Medina, the establishment of the first Islamic state in 622 CE. So once a man came to the Prophet Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, peace be upon him, and said, which fasting is better after the month of Ramadan? Then he said, the month of Allah, which is called Muharram. Hadith Ibn Mahaj. In this video, I'll be mentioning many more hadith. I hope you are searching this hadith by your own and see and understand the meaning of this hadith. Abu Huraira narrated that the Prophet, peace be upon him, said the most virtuous fasting after the month of Ramadan is that of Allah's month of Al-Muharram, and the most virtuous salat after the obligatory is the night prayer. Tahajjud. Hadith Tirmidhi. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, indeed, the number of months with Allah is 12 months in the register of Allah from the day He created the heavens and the earth. Of those four are blessed. So don't do anything wrong yourself during this blessed month and fight against the disbelievers collectively as the fight against you collectively, and know that Allah with the righteous who fear him. Quran Suratul Tawbah ayat number 36. So what are the celebration of Muharram? Muharram is one of the blessed month ordained by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that it is a good time for Muslims to incorporate acts of Sadaqah Jariyah, nafil prayer, fasting, and Quran recitation. Muharram holds much significance among Muslims because, as well, as well as being one of the four blessed months, it is a month in which many important historical Islamic events took place. These include the Hijra Sharif migration of the Muslims to Medina and the martyrdom of Imam Hussein and other family members of the Prophet, peace be upon him, during Battle of Karbala. Our beloved Prophet Hajj Muhammad, peace be upon him, said the year is 12 months, of which 4 are blessed, 3 are in succession, namely Dhul Qa'd, Dhul Hajj, and Muharram. The fourth one, Rajab, of the trip of Mudar, which is between Zumada, Thani, and Shaban. Hadith Bukhari. So, we are in the last part of this video. The blessed months offer us the more opportunity to seek the mercy and the favor of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Thus, there is an opportunity to gain more reward every day, but also the danger of gaining more sins with our bad deeds. Okay, just focus on the last line. The danger of gaining more sins with our bad deeds. Remember, the danger of gaining more sins with our bad deeds means you do good deeds, you will get more reward. But if you do one bad things, you will get more bad deeds. I hope you all find this video helpful. I'm going to post next video about how we spend this month, the most blessed month, the month of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, how we get most reward in this month. Allah Hafiz, Jazakallahu khairan.